When you are doing a grammar exercise and the instructions are clear, for example, use present perfect or use present perfect continuous, everything is fine. But in real life, nobody is going to tell you use this tense or use that tense. Because of that, you need to know the differences and you need to be able to choose which structure best matches the ideas that you want to express. Because again, grammar helps you speak, it helps you express yourself. So let's see what's the difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous, and in what situations which tense you will need. Several things you need to consider. Let's start with the examples and you understand the differences. I have done the homework already. I'm going out. Okay, take care. I have done the homework, which means that the action is finished. At some moment you have already done it, and the result is in the present. Here the result is important, that the homework now is done. In present perfect continuous, the situation would look like this. I have been doing this homework for 3 hours now. May I go out? No, finish it first. So in present perfect continuous, you don't say if the action is finished or not. The accent here is on the period. It took you a long time. I have been doing. Whether it is finished or not, it's not said. After that, how many books have you read so far? How many when you ask for a number? This is your marker for present perfect. How many? By contrast, when you ask how long and you need to answer with for, when you ask for a period, well, in this case, you need present perfect continuous. Remember this: finished action, present perfect; not finished, present perfect continuous. In present perfect, the result is important. Something happened in the past, it doesn't matter when, it doesn't matter how long it took you, and the result of this action is in the present. In present perfect continuous, the period is what matters. The fact that this has been taking a period of time. How many? Present perfect. How long? Present perfect continuous. Something else. We have known each other for 5 years. Well, this is what you need to be careful about. The dative verbs again. When it comes to how long, to an answer of the question how long, you need to be careful in the choice of your verb form up to this, if the verb is dative or not. Verbs that are not used in ing form are not used in present perfect continuous as well. That's why for and since are used with present perfect with verbs that do not accept ing forms, and for and since are used with present perfect continuous, well, with almost all other verbs and in almost all other situations. The last thing you need to be careful about. We have lived or we have been living. We have worked or we have been working. In these situations, these two verbs, in these situations, you can use whichever verb form you prefer. It doesn't matter. The meaning is the same. Present perfect or present perfect continuous with live and work have the same meaning. Exercises. It's only one, so pause the video, do it, and we are checking it now. Okay, present perfect or present perfect continuous. How long have you known Tom? Have you known? Why? Because you have a stative verb. It doesn't matter that it answers the question how long. You can't say how long have you been knowing. No. Number 2. You look dirty. What have you been doing all day? So the result is that you look dirty. And here is important the duration of the activity. What have you been doing? Present perfect continuous. How many times? Just the question is enough to understand that this is present perfect. So, how many times have you visited New York? How many times? And you ask about experience. Number 4. She has been learning French words for hours, but she still doesn't remember all of them. Unfinished activity. An action that started in the past and that is not still finished in the present perfect continuous, has been learning. The children have been watching videos for 2 hours. For how long? For 2 hours. As you don't have any other context here, the most logical usage is present perfect continuous. Has he been studying hard today? Has he been studying hard today? Action that took time. When the duration of the activity is important, again, present perfect continuous. My father has never smoked. Ever, never, recently, lately, markers for present perfect. You speak about experience here, so just present perfect. Okay, there will be more exercises on this, there will be more tests, so keep practicing and try to start using everything new that you learn from this course. Otherwise, you will start forgetting. So speak, write, share, ask, and let's get better together. See you in the next video.